观众朋友们，大家好，欢迎收看老戴解说的《地平线：黎明时分》。又碰到了这个商人卡斯特。
Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds, remember?
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow. Can't wait to see the looks on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
So, Mother's Heart. I thought you preferred the wilds.
Well, man can't drink alone all the time, can he? Truth is, I get lonely once in a while. There, I admitted it. Don't think less of me.
I won't hold it against you, if you give me a discount.
You can't be.
I'm joking, Karst. It's good to see you.
Don't go soft on me. I'll give you my best prices, I promise.
再看一下它这儿有什么买的呢？哎，弹弓也是一个新的武器。游戏里面最起码我玩了大概主线流程玩了6-7个小时。它的一些比较好的武器，主要还是利用购买的方式获得，而不是通过任务或者其他方式获得这些装备。弹弓装备上，弹弓我个人没怎么用过。前面几集这个对白啊，我会使用对白啊是比较详细一些。到大概第4集开始，对白正常情况下一些比较深入的对白我就不去挖掘了，因为这样会使得整个游戏流程特别的拖沓。前几集对白我对的比较，我想把所有的都演示出来，因为但是它的对白过于的多了，就是如果看视频的情况下，除非有特别好的耐心，哎，这边在举行的什么仪式？
But first, we have guests to welcome.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with Akarja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
An enunciation of gratitude written
Killers
by the
and
hand
slavers!
of Sun King of
Killers and slavers!
Hey,
Luminance
hold your fruit. Nora Faithful, hold your fruit. Now, I'm Azaran, not Karja, so I'll put it just straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. Oh, he was. He was a tyrant and a monster. He raided my tribe for blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Karja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now. And who killed him? The 14th. Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities.
Yeah!
The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th king. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
Thank you. An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King Avad, 14th luminance of the radiant line.
我们发现了一个人，他的耳朵在发光。检测到未知装置。他也带着 Focus 专注器。
You're the only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. A malfunction.
Oh, Lynn, you making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No. We'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Olin? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. Now, he spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. No offense. It looks great on you.
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a sawtooth. It has to be. The Vanguard of the Sun King's best. Life-takers and machine breakers to a one. You might even give a Nora warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. The Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids, and who can blame them?
I wanted to ask you something else.
If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk.
I never heard anything about Red Raids growing up. What were those?
Your tribe was at war and you didn't even know? Were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh. Yeah, I've heard the Nora do that. That seems cruel, if you ask me. But even an outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right? How they get deadlier every year? Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the Sun God, it would calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice. My sister among them. The Nora put up a good fight, but lives were lost.
So, what happened? How did it all end?
The Mad King's own son united Karja rebels with Oseram freebooters. And together we did the impossible, took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the son sits on the throne and it's a big improvement. Under Avad there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Nora exiles. You really should come visit.
Who are the Oseram?
Oh, that's my tribe, far to the northwest. We're good at three things: arguing, working steel, and brewing.
And freebooters. What are those?
I guess you could say we were mercenaries, warriors for pay. Except a lot more loyal than that makes us sound. Avad couldn't have taken down his father without our metal and muscle. And now some of us serve proudly as his personal vanguard.
Your sister was taken captive and sacrificed. That's terrible.
Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few Karja to finish Ursa. She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire Vanguard. Favored by the Sun King himself.
How did she survive?
Oh, that's a story, all right, but it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink or three? Or just come to Meridian and meet her yourself. I think you'd like each other. You're both rather, direct.
You said the machines have been getting more dangerous every year.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, right?
First I've heard of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed everyone knew. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows. And the machines, well, they aren't telling.
Tell me about the derangement again.
Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows. And the machines, well, they aren't telling.
If the Karja have such a cruel history, how did you end up serving them?
The last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the Karja don't just fight, they build. Well, take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and stones.
Just how big is Meridian? What's it like?
Where do I even start? My tribesmen are masters of the forge, the best tinkers in the world. But when it comes to building, the Karja have us beat. The city soars over a canyon with more bridges than the Nora have roads and buildings tall as mountains. And across the valley stands the spire, like a blade thrust into the sky reflecting the sun. You really owe it yourself to see it. So consider that a challenge. Or an invitation.
I want to ask you about something you said before.
Ask away.
What else do you know about Olin?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
Tell me about Olin again.
When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
I should make my way to the blessing.
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable, and, well, I mean, look at you.
What are you talking about?
You know what. All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too, so, see you around, maybe?
跟艾伦德聊了以后，了解了一下一个新的地方，叫做子午城。还了解到他是干什么的，然后他曾经发生过一些什么事情，每一个部落之间发生过一些什么事情。在进行试炼之前，要进行一个仪式，叫祝福仪式。现在要去前往祝福仪式，参加这个被祝福的仪式。这些人都是来参加试炼的，在试炼之前需要受到祝福，毕竟试炼也是一个比较危险的一个过程。
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
ancestors. Aspirants, before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor, light its flame.
In honor of Rost, and all he did to help me get here.
Oh, Mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
There's Olin. I have some questions for him.
欧林来了，欧林就是带着专注器的那个人，但在这之前，这边还有一个人，就刚才逼逼叨半天的那个人，艾伦德。
That blessing wasn't bad. Nice and short, anyway. But I know a half-dozen Oseram tinkers who could put on a better fireworks show. Oops. I hope I'm not throwing the wet blanket on your sacred ritual. It was nice. Really. Yeah, well, good luck in that proving thing. Maybe I'll see you in Meridian someday. Who knows?
一次性如果把对白不对话完的情况下，下次你碰到他，还是可以把对话继续的，除非是一些特殊情况。
I heard he'll ask for a mate blessing if he wins.
Hello, Olin.
You know my name? Ah, guess Aaron told you.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Oseram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
You're not a very convincing liar.
Do you always accuse people you've just met of lying?
Only the ones who aren't telling the truth.
Fire and spit, girl. I'm a plain hammered man with nothing to hide. You don't believe me, that's your trouble, not mine.
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Noraland?
Aaron needed a scout for his expedition, and a second for his drinking, that's all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for scrap, scrounging up trinkets to sell.
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander, girl. A man's gotta make his shards. I just make mine in service to the King's court, that's all.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need to bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't. You should... try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
欧林跟阿罗伊说了，他这个东西是哪儿来的，他平时是干什么的，做了一个简单的交代。现在要进猎人之家，准备试炼了。哎，你们这些人的发型师都不错嘿！我的天！
They're really good. I like this better than the proving.
我没有其他动作，只能这样。表演。
Motherless chuff.
What did you say?
Find your bed, outcast, and dream of winning the proving. That's the closest you're gonna get.
Oh, this is the bed house? With you standing guard, I figured it was the latrine.
Your very presence here.
Well, well. Look who's come in from the wild. The motherless outcast. I see you've still got a scar from where that rock I threw hit you. Now that's a cherished memory.
You can be a real lard sometimes, boss. Cut it out. This is the
一
worst
帮
brew
年
I've
轻
ever
人
tasted.
都是等待着试炼仪式
Oh,
的
you
人
didn't。know the words to the blessing, did you? But no one hears your prayers anyway. Aw, you even try to dress like a real Nora. Not that it fools anyone.
So this is how it's gonna be with you, is it?
This is how it's gonna be with everyone, outcast. You belong in the wilds, not Mother's heart. And you definitely don't belong in the proving.
The only way you know how to feel strong is to make someone else feel weak. It's not working.
I've trained all my life. You'll see tomorrow how strong I am.
Oh, I've seen plenty. You grew a man's body, kind of. But down deep, you're still a scrawny little brat.
You know, I often think of the day I gave you that scar. It's a cherished memory.
What I remember is how the other children saw that you were a monster. But I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
I branded you that day to mark your shame.
All you did that day was make me stronger. Just wait. I'll show you tomorrow.
Yeah, right. This is boring. Time for Boss to get some sleep. You'll be the one surprised tomorrow, outcast. Not me.
Oh, are you gonna shut your mouth? Because that would be a surprise.
打起了嘴炮流，懒得跟你啰嗦，你这个伤疤找马还给你。
Nice job handling Bast. That should keep him quiet. Till morning, anyway.
I don't believe we've met. I'm Aloy.
Oh, I know who you are. The competition. The others, they'll finish the proving. Most of them. But win it? That's down to Bast, you, or me. Vala.
Nice to meet you, Vala. You're right. I am going to win tomorrow.
Never celebrate a victory before it's earned, girl. My mother taught me that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get some sleep. I plan to be well rested when I run you into the ground tomorrow. Your bunk's right there when you want it.
Okay. Thanks.
聊完天了，你们不错哈，男女混住是什么鬼？你这个姿势你是在干嘛？睡觉了。
So, your first day in Mother's heart. What do you think? You've never slept in a Nora lodge before. Not very private.
Comforts and distractions. That's what I think.
Not all comforts are bad.
Comforts are weakness.
You sound just like my mother. You can always go back to living in the wilds if you have to. In the meantime, get some rest.
hiding yourselves?
What will it take to get you out of here?
试炼开始了，我们要从新过来的这些敌人身上啊获得一个道具。好，晕了一个，直接上去，重击。我们拿到的第一个被这个小家伙给射了下来，战利品碎掉了，要重新弄一个。这个裁判也不是什么好东西。路上一个，哎，他们正好跑过去了，我们需要等一下。他们还要绕整整一圈。音乐不错。重击，拿战利品，哇，被他怼开了，还是要拿战利品，拿了以后赶快走，不用理他，往任务的方向走。
She was behind me!
Dead last, girl. Might as well walk from here. Boss will win, Urvala, but you'll be made a brave so long as you finish. Oh, now. That's an old trail. 2 died on it last year. It's falling apart. Better dead last than dead altogether. Whoa, 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 whoa! My old mother, are you crazy?
我们落后的太多，必须抄近道。你们赖皮，那我也赖一个。
No way but forward now.
Right there.
Just turn around. Please. I can't see. Boss, we're following right behind.
Come on now. Faster. Stop dragging. Gotta keep going.
The outcast. On the other trail? Is she crazy?
Good. I'm gaining. This is gonna be close. Made it. Come on now, hurry. Keep at it. Beat me now!
She didn't win! The outcast cheated!
An outcast win the proving? Never. For she is a brave now.
We did it.
As are you all. So long as you put your trophy on the altar. But it is Aloy. Once outcast, and now brave, who is first among us.
敌人来袭，他们是谁？
We can't stay here. That's the way out. But we won't make it under fire.
They can't shoot if they're dead. Keep them busy. I'll find an angle.
Fast! Fast! Are you with us?
I'm with you!
Let's go. Now!
我们看了一集剧情了，总算可以刚正面了，也是第一次面对人形的敌人。
Too many of them.
他们是邪教，是什么邪教不知道。
We can't win.
这些敌人使用专注攻击，就是慢动作。我们先标记上他们。第一轮有4个敌人。
We can't hold them.
爆头。
Oh, Mother, help us.
打在身上30个血左右，爆头，一击必杀。如果说弓不拉满的情况下，弓很难射准，把血补一下。爆头，好的，最后一个，没中，专注，爆头，第一轮打完。
Run for the slip wire!
Kill them all! No witnesses, no survivors!
For all mother!
第二轮敌人将有一批是近战的敌人。
They keep coming! How many are there?
拉开距离，使用弓箭，一击可以进行秒杀。专注力是需要 CD 的。哎呀，被砍了一下，4刀我们就没了。一边捡东西，哎呀，捡东西不成，被砍了一刀。 捡一下血包，让开，专注，爆头。有什么好追的？你追人家不追，非要追我，你个丧！除了药草以外，大家可以看到屏幕的左下角有一个血瓶，血瓶也是可以喝的。这些敌人很多都是爆血瓶出来的。血瓶分2种，一种是补大概40%，一种是补满。我们现在下面的是补40%左右的这样的血瓶。血瓶是用肉合成，可以合出来。近战，专注射击，爆头。上面还有一些，先搜刮一下。是药草，补了一下药草。我们来看一下装备，携带。我想把这个药草的，不是这个药草的那个东西升一下，因为我们现在拿血拿满了嘛，没办法，那东西现在升不了，现在先不升了，把它干掉。本来我想在这个地方，如果是你把药草升级升的比较满，可以拿比较多的血瓶的，血瓶要不然可以买，也可以自己合。在这个地方敌人有很多，但是我们拿不满，有点亏。否则在这边，如果你那个地方升满的情况下，就可以带好多的血瓶走。第2轮的最后一个，是最后一个吗？是的。
Now descend while we have a chance.
什么玩意儿嘛？枪也出来了！哎，这个枪开得很有节奏嘿。巴拉死了，哇，全死了。先奔着这个拿枪的干。好的，捡他的枪，爽一下。哎呀呵嘞，疼疼疼！先闪开，把他给解决掉再说。专注爆他头，没死。连续射，有的就是剑。啊，好吧，还是爆你头吧。来吧！打完收工，但是好多战场很丰富，我们收集一下战场。好，我们收集完了，还没打你们就死完了，这把枪都没怎么用。
Burn it all, then to your task.
As you command.
Survive.
本集到此结束，感谢大家收看。下一集将会怎么样呢？阿罗伊怎么样了呢？
Your whole life you've been searching. And the elders, they've been holding you back.
The girl is a curse. She came from nowhere. She is no one.
When they told me to raise you, I didn't ask questions.
Why am I an outcast? Who was my mother?
Always you pushed for answers. Push yourself to the edge. Here in the valley, outcasts. But it's safe. Out there, girl, you'll be lost. You won't know where to turn, or who to trust. You'll be chasing a riddle into a wilderness of mysteries. The world of the old ones. What secrets lie buried beneath their crumbling ruins? Why Earth is ours no more. These questions, Aloy, the tribe has forbidden. What if the answers are worse than not knowing?
You can help? Or you can get out of my way.
Then be ready for the darkness. And be careful what you bring to light. Even if you do catch what you're after, how do you know it won't bite back?
Outcast! You came from nothing. You will die on nothing.
I came from somewhere.
Identity confirmed.
Even if it destroys me.